Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field your Hillies! And get your hands together and welcome to the field the Andover High School Golden Warriors!
We are coming to you tonight from Haverhill Stadium, where the Hillies of Haverhill High School will host the Golden Warriors from Andover. Good evening, and welcome to Haverhill High School football on HC Media, the hometown station of Hilly Nation. Tonight will be seen on Channel 6, the educational channel, and the HD channel, Channel 1072. I'm Bill Robert, alongside Matt Belfiore and Dave Schultz, and tonight we bring you the Hillies' third game of the 2025 season and their first of the year at home. It's also their first in-conference game in the MVC this season.
The Haverhill Athletic Department, Haverhill Athletic Director, Mr. Tom O'Brien, and myself, Johnny Mack, the voice of the Hillies. I'd like to welcome you to historic Haverhill Stadium for Friday night high school football. Tonight's matchup between the Andover Golden Warriors and your Haverhill Hillies. Ladies and gentlemen, please focus your attention to midfield as we welcome the captain for the coin toss for this evening's game.
Tonight's game coverage is sponsored by Haverhill Bank, with 6 locations to serve you. Azul Mexican Restaurant, 316 Groveland Street in Haverhill. State Line Pet Supply, 147 Plastow Road in Plastow. Aroma Joe's Coffee, with locations in Bradford and Haverhill. JNR Gutters, 213 Main Street in Plastow. And Joseph's Trattoria, 6 Moulton Way in Haverhill. Coach Rob Pike's Hillies squad has yet to see the win column this year. 2 weeks ago, they opened their season with a heartbreaking loss to the Panthers in Beverly. They had come back all the way from a 20-0 deficit. They made it all the way back. The score was 28-26. However, Haverhill had the ball. They were rushing. They were stopped at the 12-yard line. That's when time ran out, ending the game with the score Beverly 28 and Haverhill 26. Last week, they traveled to Shrewsbury, but unfortunately, starting quarterback Michael Bayco came off the field with an injury early on in the game. From there, it was all Shrewsbury, and the Colonials came out with the victory, 35-0. This week, their quest for a win does not get any easier as they face the undefeated Andover Golden Warriors. The Warriors have played well under head coach Jason Fielding in his inaugural season this year, winning the first 2 games of their 2025 varsity season. They opened with a win on the road in Wellesley 2 weeks ago, kicking off the season with a 31-23 win. They gained momentum at home last week as they took down the Chelmsford Lions with a decisive win. The final score, 41-3. And that will bring us to tonight's matchup. A team still struggling to get their motors started, going up against a team that is already in gear. This is Haverhill High School football here on HC Media, Channel 6 and Channel 1072.
We have a special announcement from Principal Mr. Mike Dowd.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our stadium. I am the proud principal of Hilly Nation. At this time, I would like to take a moment of silence for our fallen officer, Officer Telly, passed away today. Please take a minute to honor her in her memory. Thank you very much. God bless you, Officer Telly.
Thank you, Mike. Ladies and gentlemen, and now, tonight, to perform the national anthem sung by Michael Castillo of the Haverhill High School Choir.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave through the night and the home of the brave.
Switched it. Take it, Dave.
And Haverhill will start off at their own 32-yard line. First down for the Hillies.
Cut to me. Yep. Nope. No, go. Cut back. Cut back. I'll tell you when to cut. Hold on. Ready? Go ahead and cut. Cut. Never mind. You were right. I was wrong. You can go back.
Ball is going to be spotted on the Haverhill 35-yard line. Second down for the Hillies. First down, Haverhill, as the ball now be spotted at their own 45-yard line.
Cut, Dave. Cut. Cut.
Bates on the carry. Second down for the Hillies.
Cut.
From their own 48-yard line.
Cut. Cut. Not yet. Cut.
Ball will now be spotted at the 43-yard line, 3rd and long for the Hillies.
Cut. Oh, you did already, okay. Cut. Yeah, go back to the close-up. Get ready to cut. Not yet. Cut.
Pass to the hit is complete. That'll bring up 4th and long for the Hillies from their own 47-yard line.
Cut. Okay, get ready to cut. Cut.
Andover will take over at the Haverhill 31-yard line. 1st down.
Cut.
Oh, he's loose! He's loose! That might be on the way! Olsen! Haver, touchdown!
Down, Andover. Marcus to Hastings.
Get himself loose. Made it the rest of the way up the sideline. Now they're going to set up and he's going to kick the game.
Cut, Dave.
And the kick. That kick is good.
And a PAT.
Cut. Oh, cut back. I'm sorry. My bad. You can cut back to the wide if you want.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder, if you missed the dinner on the way to the game tonight, the boosters are down there cooking up some nice food and beverages for you. Also, a special night tonight. We have the folks from Aroma Joe's down there tonight, serving up some great drinks down there. We got the Blue Hawaiian AJ's Rush, the Green Alien AJ's Rush, the Hillies AJ's Rush. Again, stop down there, see them. They've got some hot or iced coffee as well. And they're telling me that their proceeds are going back to the folks down here for Haverhill football tonight. So we appreciate everything that those folks are doing here and putting in all their time and donations for the game tonight. Greatly appreciate it.
Just stay on the wide for a bit. We'll go back and forth right now. When this thing runs out, though, you gotta go to the wide, and I'll try to.
That return was brought up to the 25-yard line of the first down for the Hillies.
So Dave, what's going to happen is, when this thing runs out, I'm going to switch over and we're going to race to the house and then I'm going to take those off here.
Pass is incomplete. That'll bring up second down. Pass is broken up by number 2, Matthew. Fourth and long for the Hillies from their own 25-yard line. That punt will be down at the 44-yard line of Andover. First down for the Golden Warriors. That's good enough for a first down. That ball will be spotted at the Haverhill 30-yard line. Marcus DeJesus on the catch. Flags on the field. Now be spotted at the 34-yard line. Ball will now be spotted at the 43-yard line, 2nd and long.
Okay, get off that shot, Dave. Thanks. Stay on that shot. Missed the play.
Flags on the field.
Missed the play, sorry. No, we didn't. We didn't? No, it looked like I missed it. Okay.
You might have on the closer one.
Yeah.
I was on wide.
Good.
That back, holding again. Flags on the field.
Good.
Amazing.
I've done it a few times.
The whole way.
I've done it a few times. I'm getting back into the swing of it. Oh, God.
Holding against Andover. Offsetting. Broken up on the play by number 10, Butcher Gonzalez. Ball is going to be spotted at the 28-yard line. 4th and long.
Go to the other shot, Dave. Good.
On the play. Jaden Barubi. First down. Hero from their own 40-yard line.
Somebody gets the assignment on the Andover line.
Missed the pass.
That pass is complete. The ball will now be spotted at the Haverhill 45-yard line. 2nd and 5 for the Hillies.
Of course, it was complete too.
Sometimes with the heavy like cut it, right? Oh, check that.
Yeah, I know. Well, it would be nice, but.
Stopped on the play by number 12, Owen. Ball's going to be spotted at the 42-yard line. 3rd down. And that's the end of the quarter. And that pass is incomplete. They'll bring up 4th down. Delay game.
catch the whole thing.
You're absolutely right.
Nobody gives a shit about the guy picking the ball.
No, I know. I'm trying to give the kids a little bit of play.
Yeah, I know.
Touchdown. Marcus de Jesus on a touchdown. And the PAT is good.
Go to the other shot, Steve. Go to the close shot real quick. Okay. You can go back. Okay, I'm back to the huddle.
This one be wide for the kick, and then have one a little closer on this end so we can watch them return.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, stay on that. Okay, go to the other one.
De Jesus on the return. That ball's going to be spotted at the Haverhill 24-yard line. First down for the Hillies.
Take the other shot. Okay, good. Sorry.
Second down for the Hillies as that ball goes spotted at the 30-yard line.
You can switch, Dave. Yeah, that's what you want to do.
Flags on the field. Perez on that carry.
Go to the reps.
Unsportsmanlike against Andover. First down for the Hillies as that ball will be spotted at the 45-yard line. Vago's taken for a loss on the play. That ball's going to be spotted at the 39-yard line. Second and long for the Hillies. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the cheerleaders walking through the stands selling 50-50 raffles for tonight's game, and we'll have that drawing just around halftime. Flags on the field. False start against the Hillies. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. Repeat, second down. Third down for the Hillies. Jacob's pass is incomplete. That'll bring up fourth and long for the Hillies from their own 34-yard line.
It's still going. Started on 22. Andover started.
That punt will be spotted at the 22-yard line of the Golden Warriors. First down, Andover. Edmund on the carry. That ball will be spotted at the 27-yard line, second down. Isley on the catch. That's good enough for a first down. That ball is now spotted at the Haverhill 45-yard line. Touchdown, number 13, Kyle Olson.
Take the wide for a second, Dave.
And that punt will be returned to the Haverhill 30-yard line. First down for the Hillies. Pass is incomplete. Again, ladies and gentlemen, special thank you to the folks from Aroma Joe's and the Texas Roadhouse that have some stuff down there that should definitely satisfy the rest of your evening to you as far as beverages go, hot and cold, and some energy drinks down there for you as well. Going to bring up third down for the Hillies, as that ball will be spotted at their own 33-yard line. First down. cheerleaders have that 50 raffle
If not,
going.
you could hit it now. I'd be jumping for
And we'll call those numbers just around halftime.
Stay on that wide shot for a minute, Dave, because we ran out again on this card for whatever reason. How am I out of time on that?
And then on the carry, touchdown. Nick Isley. And the PAT is good.
Hello? Yeah. Did you hit record on the encoder? Can you hit record on the encoder now? Thank you. Okay, thanks. Bye.
That ball will be spotted at the 30-yard line. First down for the Hillies.
It's going to be a long season.
Get those hands. Big round of applause for the cheer teams for both schools down there tonight. Great job.
Go wide, Dave?
Ball is going to be spotted at the 28-yard line. Second and long for the Hillies. It's complete. That'll bring up third down for the Hillies as that ball will be spotted at the Haverhill 34-yard line. Timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, special announcement just to everyone. It's going to be 55th annual Santa Fun Hole-in-One contest at Murphy's Garrison Golf Club. That'll be on Wednesday of next week, October 1st through Friday the 3rd from 4 o'clock till 8, and on Saturday, October 4th, noon to 4. 100% of the funds raised are giving to local kids in need. Thank you, Mary and Ted Murphy, Garrison Golf Center. Fourth down for the Hillies from their own 38-yard line. Again, ladies and gentlemen, you got the 50-50 raffle going on down there tonight. The cheerleaders are walking through the stands, and we'll draw that number for you somewhere around halftime. flags on the field. Ball will now be spotted at the Haverhill 34-yard line. 4th and 6 for the Hillies.
So here we go. So they're punting. Oh, this would be an interesting situation to try a fake. At this point, what do we get to lose? Nope, he's going to get it away. He gets the kick up. And once again, high kick with some hang time but not much distance. And it's going to bounce. And Haverhill's all around it. And it's taking a very Haverhill-friendly roll. And it's going to be stopped at about the 33. 33-yard line of the Andover Golden Warriors.
For the Golden Warriors.
1st and 4. .40 seconds left to go in the half. And so, what is Andover going to do here? Are they just going to kneel on it, or are they going to try something here? Well, Orton's back from the line of scrimmage, so I don't think he'll try and put a knee on it from there. Got a man in motion, and here's the snap. No, they're going for it. And that little screen pass there to Jesus. It's incomplete. Jumped up to get it, only got one hand up there, and the Haverhill defense was closing in there. So, however, the benefit for the Andover Golden Warriors is that's an incomplete pass. So it stops the clock. You're 2nd and 10 now. And once again, what do you do from here? And on one hand, I was talking about momentum, and if Haverhill could do something and get themselves some momentum, that would be good. But right now, if Andover were to have a long scoring play here, that might be a backbreaker. Once again, Olsen in the shotgun. He's alone in the backfield. Throws, and, it goes right through the hands once again of his intended receiver. Number 15 there, that's James Capichetti. So incomplete pass to Capichetti, but once again, they've only burned about 8 seconds on the clock. So they're at 3rd and 10, but they still have 24 seconds to go. And the way this offense that we've seen work tonight, basically it's still more than enough time to punch another one in. Here we go once again. And once again, he's not under center. He's going back, and he's only got one player back. So here we go once again. He's going to run with it now. And just go, and and then he runs into the Andover defense. And I think he gains maybe a yard or two. Yeah, about a yard or two, and that's about it. So it's going to be 4th and 8. And so,
on the 35-yard line.
And actually, right now, there's like 4 seconds left, so at this point.
And
4th and 8.
The end of that.
And they're just going to let it run off. So there we go. We are at halftime now. And at halftime, the score stands the Andover Golden Warriors 28 and the Haverhill Hillies nothing. We'll be back with second half action next. Obviously, too, we'll go over some stuff and have other things going on here at halftime. But that's your score right now, 28-0 in favor of Andover. You're watching Haverhill Hillies High School football on the hometown station of Hilly Nation, HC Media, Channel 6.
It's a long drive in, man.
Back to the field, your Heroes.
We are back in action here, getting set for a second half action. High school football between the Haverhill Hillies and the Andover Golden Warriors. And so far as offense, it's pretty much been all Golden Warriors. And right now, the numbers don't have yardage stats for you, but just starting scoring in the first quarter, just one touchdown for the Golden Warriors. But it was a big run by the number 0, Marcus DeJesus. And I thought, actually, as he was running, we thought they had him done right near the first down marker, which is probably like 30 yards out. But then he just got loose and just barreled up the sideline for the touchdown. That made it 7-0. And there was actually the quarterback had run for a touchdown as well, but he actually wound up being not a touchdown because of a penalty flag against the offense. So it was a holding call. So that was the only scoring of the first quarter, and we went into the first break going 7-0 in favor of Andover.
There are some things being thrown around up in the stands.
And so we go into the second quarter, and that's where things really kind of ramped up for the Golden Warriors. Starting out with about 4 minutes in. Actually, sorry, not even 2 minutes in. Once again, DeJesus with another touchdown. Not just another touchdown, but another big, long touchdown run. We're not talking about like 3 yards in a cloud of dust. I mean, these were like, and he got open, and once he gets open, he just hits the Jets, and nobody can catch him. So that made it 14-0. Later on, the quarterback, Kyle Olson, who I mentioned, he could have run one for one earlier. He made it all the way to the end zone. It was just nullified by a holding call. Made another run into the end zone. This one was not nullified by a holding call, and all of a sudden it became 21-0. And then Olson said, well, I did one on the ground. I'm going to do one in the air. So from about the 10-yard line, he found his man, Nick Ilsley, in the corner of the end zone, and he threw the pass. It was a 10-yard touchdown pass, and Ilsley actually took a pretty good shot from one of the Haverhill defenders, but was able to hang on to the ball and get his team another touchdown, and that's where we stand at halftime with the score. Right now it's Andover 28 and Haverhill nothing. In fact, at this point, Haverhill has yet to crack the midfield stripe, so they still have to get into Andover territory, which they've not had a chance to do, although they've been close a couple of times. There was a sack one time and a penalty another time that brought them inside the 40, in between the 45 and the 50. They just could not convert on those opportunities. What was mentioned in the rooms at halftime, I do not know, but hopefully Coach Pike will do something to motivate his crew. Right now, the Hillies, well, the other thing is, we talked about, Andover won the toss, but then they deferred, so they get the kickoff now. So basically, I mentioned, the Hillies would be a nice score, but they're going to have to wait because Andover's going to get the ball right now because they deferred at the coin toss, so they're going to get the ball here. So and they have another chance to go with it here. Obviously, a lot of change here on this Haverhill team. I mentioned the quarterback, James Farrell, had 5,000 career passing yards. I mean, he was a terrific quarterback for this team, but unfortunately, as things happen in high school sports, he graduated last year, so they're trying to get a new generation of quarterback in here. They've got the junior, Michael Bako, who has done most of the stuff today, and also Leo Butcher-Gonzalez, the junior, who is also in there as well, so they're trying to do more and get those guys more snaps, more reps, and more experience, basically, and get them to come through. But early on in the season, it has been a bit of a challenge. And the sad part is, too, the first game they played, they were down 20-0 at one point, and they almost came back. Not only did they score touchdowns, and so basically they cut the lead to 28. It was 20-0 at one point, but they cut the lead to 28-26, and they were actually on the move, but they were stopped at the 12-yard line, and that's where the game ended. So they just ran out of time. If they'd had another minute, maybe they could have put something in. But I believe that day Bako threw for 3 touchdowns. So I mean, this offense can do some things, but right now it's just Andover. And I mean, Andover last week, they had a huge win against Chelmsford. It was 41-3. So right now they're 28-0 here. So this could be another win for the Golden Warriors as they look to remain undefeated under their new coach, Jay Fielding. And here comes the kick. Up it goes, and it's just going to be a little bit of a squib there. But he's able to pick it up, and they actually had a couple of players covering back then. But it's Ilsley this time. No, I'm sorry, not Ilsley. It's DeJesus. And he is on the run. He's got some space. Can he get through? I think he's going to house this. 20, 15, 10, 5. Excuse me.
On the field.
Touchdown to Jesus, but there's a flag. So this could be no touchdown to Jesus, depending on what they call here. They haven't put it on the board yet. But we mentioned how important that deferment from the first half was. Oh, it's a block in the back. It's coming back. An illegal block. So that's the second time tonight an amazing Andover running performance has been rendered not a great running play because of a flag. So I believe they're just spotting it at the putting it at the spot of the foul. Still good field position for the Golden Warriors. I believe it's going to be on the just see where they've got the ball spotted right now, where have they got the chains. So the chains look to be putting it at the 42. I'm sorry, the 47. So it's still good position, field position for Andover. No, actually, no, they're moving it further back now. And it looks like they're still trying to figure it out, but it looks like they're going to mark the ball at the 43. So I'm assuming that's where the foul took place. So to start off the second half, it was almost a run back from DeJesus, but once again, that's the second big running play they've had nullified by a penalty. And so it's their first play from scrimmage. And with it now, that's Olsen. Olsen with the pass gets it over to Rodrigo Sequeira. But he goes nowhere. And it looks like they've marked it at about the 41. So Andover's going to lose a couple of yards here. Actually, the 41 and a half. But it's still, so it's second down and about 11 and a half. So once again, and kudos to all the guys running through the crowd and ducking under the cameras. That doesn't always happen, so thanks to them. Here we go. Oh, once again. Oh, my goodness. I thought it was going to be another second. Could be anyway. He gets away from it. A couple of times, Olsen, and he's got some space now. Looking at throw. No, he's going to get a first. No, he's not going to get a first down on his own, but he came close. And I thought it was going to be another sack because Berube came in at the last second. He got blocked. I thought he was going to come in and take down Olsen once again. So he was able to take that, which looked like a breakdown in cover and in defense, I should say, in protection. And he was able once again just to get to his feet, get around the corner, run to the other side, and leg it out. He didn't get the first down, but he's pretty darn close now, and they go from 2nd and 12 to about 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, somewhere around there. Ball right now at the Haverhill 49-yard line. And once again, there's Olsen back there calling signals. He's got one man in the backfield. He's got 3 wide left, 1 wide right. And I think they're going to call timeout. Nope, he's just, they're changing positions here. I wonder if they're calling an audible here. Nope, everyone's still in place. Nobody in motion yet. And here's the snap. And DeJesus has it now. And once again, he is out. And let's see how far he gets. It's a first down anyway. He's finally knocked out of bounds, but a big play once again for the Golden Warriors. And it's going to be out at about the 27-yard line. So another big gainer for Andover. Did he run out of bounds? It looked like he ran out of bounds, but I wonder if they're just doing running time now with the difference in the score. Anyway, here we go. Go back once again. Olsen takes the snap, takes the pass. Oh, goes right in and out of the hands of Frankie Alloy.
Second down.
He had his man open. He had some space to run. And sometimes what will happen is they try and, basically you try and do something with the ball before you actually have possession of the ball. That might have happened there where Alloy just wasn't concentrating as much and wound up dropping that pass, which he could have gotten there. So anyway, so here we go. It's second down now, 2nd and 10. And the ball is marked on the Haverhill 30. And once again, one man in the backfield. We've got 3 out to the right this time. And he hands it off, and it's going to be DeJesus once again. DeJesus, oh boy, gets some blocks again. And I think we see another flag there as they were bringing down DeJesus here. And he looked to be out probably around the 25 or so. But where is this going to go? Keeping an eye on the referee, the head official. Because as that play was ending, you saw flags come out. And there's a flag right there, too. And it's going to be against Andover again. And oh boy. So let's see. That's going to be 10-yard penalty. For what? Oh, that's yep. A personal foul. So as a result, Andover once again. It's funny because Andover, you see, they're undefeated, but they've had the lion's share of penalties called against them tonight, including that on sportsmanlike conduct one earlier. And so now with it there, the pass goes out, and it goes out now into the hands of Capichetti. Capichetti still with it, and is taken down at the 9. So Olsen, and we were talking about before the running yardage from DeJesus, and even Olsen for that matter, but Olsen's racked up some yardage in the air too tonight. And once again, Andover's looking at a 1st and goal. Actually, are they looking at a 1st and goal again? Because they seem to be scoring from like the 40. Although I think that the one where Olsen threw that 10-yard pass, that might have been a 1st and goal, but or end goal anyway, as opposed to like a long yardage play. But anyway, they've got one player in the backfield once again, 2 to the left, two to the right rather, 1 to the left. And Olsen just going to pick it up. He's going to call his own number, and he's going to get into the end zone again. Another rushing touchdown for the quarterback, Kyle Olsen.
13, Kyle.
And no flags this time. How many were people remember I think it was before YouTube, it was a call that got played on radio a bunch. It was like a Southern high school football game, and there was someone who ran. It was like a huge run to end the game, and all of a sudden you hear the color commentary come in, and there ain't no flag. And that's the case here because Olsen with another run, so about a 10-yard TD run from the quarterback, Kyle Olsen. And we're looking at 34-0 right now. Belcher to kick the extra point, and Belcher to make the extra point. So he's 5 for 5. And now it's 35-0 in favor of the Golden Warriors. And things for the Hillies just getting more complicated. So far, the most points that Andover scored this year, they scored 41 last week against Chelmsford. And they're 35 right now, and we still have over a quarter and a half left. Just a reminder, this is Haverhill High School football. You are watching it on HC Media, Channel 6. I also wanted to mention the fact that there's an HD channel as well. Yeah, let's see here. Just, pardon me here while I look up the Facebook post with the number on it there. Let's see here. That's not what I'm wanting here, but anyway. So there we go. So let's see. It's channel 1072. Okay, just had to look that up real quick. So it's channel 6 and then channel 1072 if you're a high-def viewer.
And that punt is returned to the 22-yard line of the Hillies. First down.
Pat.
And that pass is complete, and that's good enough for second down. That ball will now be spotted at the Haverhill 25-yard line.
Sept.
Vaco sacked on that play. Ball will be spotted at the Haverhill 24-yard line. 3rd and 8 for the Hillies.
There.
That pass is incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th down. Dick Isley on the return. Flags on the field. Penalties are offsetting. We're going to have first down at the 20-yard line.
Good catch there. Ball brought down by Rodriguez and Guerra.
Cora on the catch. Ball's going to be spotted at the 17-yard line. 2nd down for the Golden Warriors. And that ball will be spotted at the Haverhill 15-yard line. 3rd down for the Warriors.
And there's another flag. After.
On the field.
After the play, there was another flag. Now I wonder if we might see a little bit of frustration coming in here. Unsportsmanlike conduct, this time it's Haverhill.
Dead ball. Personal foul against the Hillies.
So this could be a big one. Conduct, a dead ball foul. And they're going to count it off for 15. I'm sorry, they're going to count it for 15? Yeah. Let's see. Nope. Nope. Well, anyway, it's a big penalty anyway. So all of a sudden, it's a 1st down. And it looks to be 1st and goal. Yeah, let's see here. Here comes Olsen now.
That ball's going to be spotted at the 10-yard line. 1st and goal.
1st and goal now for Andover once again, as they go closer to eclipsing their high so far this year. In fact, I think the high was they scored 41 last week against Chelmsford. And with it now to Jesus, he's wide. He turns the corner, still goes out wide. He's got an open lane. He has got himself another touchdown. That's number 3 for the night. Marcus de Jesus.
Touchdown.
What's the old Sports Center phrase? You can't stop him, you can only hope to contain him. Even that isn't working tonight. So there we go. So right now 41. Andover has equaled their offensive output high for the year. They scored 41 last week against Chelmsford. They scored 41 this week. And so this extra point will make it their highest score total this year. And we're still in the 3rd quarter with 4 minutes to go. Up it goes. And once again, it is good. So far, perfect night for the kicker.
Good.
So I believe right now the red zone offense for the Golden Warriors is perfect. And it's funny because most of the penalties tonight have been called against Andover, but a really costly and unsportsmanlike conduct call against the Hillies. And so now it's 42-0 in favor of the Golden Warriors. And we still have another quarter of football yet to play here. So special teams getting ready once again. And we'll see what can happen this time. I mean, it's just basically, if they can just get somebody loose, and I mean, a thing like here, if they can just get somebody loose and get something accomplished here, because keep in mind, after that big game where they had the almost come from behind win in week 1, in week 2, they lost to Shrewsbury, 35-0. So the Hillies have not scored a point in their last 2 games. And the kickoff comes once again, and it stays in bounds. So now he's got to run with it at the 10, trying to go inside, goes back, and tries to get through a few more people, and is able to grind out some more yardage, gets it up to about the 23, and that is where the Hillies will take over possession. Here we go once again. Haverhill looking to do something on offense here, which is kind of an obvious statement, but only so much you can say tonight. Of course, the home crowd's still pulling for him. At this point, it's like, let's get something. Let's do some progress here. That's what they want here, progress. Obviously, I think the game's a foregone conclusion, but if they can just get some points and get some progress, that would be cool. Now, I mentioned next week they are going to be on the road. They're going to take on, the Hillies will take on the Lancers in Lawrence. And our next TV game here is going to be against Concord, New Hampshire. And that's going to be on the 10th. It's a couple of weeks from tonight. And then the following week, they'll play Everett here, and we'll have that game for you too. And it comes out, and let's see, loose ball? No, I'm sorry, not loose ball. For a second there, I thought people were running around like it was a loose ball, but it was not. It just basically, I think they got back to the line of scrimmage, and they did gain about 2 yards, so it's the 2nd and 8 now. So it's Concord and Everett, and those are the 2 next TV games we'll have for you right here on HC Media. And once again, that's 1072 and also Channel 6. And then they play Methuen at Nicholson Stadium on the 24th. They come back here Halloween night to take on Central Catholic, and then they end the season playing the Thanksgiving game at Colley Stadium against Lowell. So everyone's in position here. No one out really wide, everyone tight to the line. And, a bit of a high snap there. And he's running with it a little bit there, trying to find somebody. He throws it now, and, tried to get it over to Papa Nicolau. Bounced off a couple of players, and there's another flag. And we've got a player down. Oh, that's never good. You never want to see you never want to see a player injured anyway, but normally when the player's bent over and holding his knee, that's usually something you do not want to see. Although, is he up? No, I'm sorry, no, he's still down. It's just he was behind one of the officials here. So we've got a player down, we've got an injury, and we also have a flag that we have to determine what happened there. It started out as about a 2nd and 8 for the Hillies. And the referee's going to pick up his flag right now. And we've got a personal foul. And that's going to be against Andover. But meanwhile, we have one of the Hillies still on the ground. So we mentioned the upcoming season. Andover, we talked about the Hillies going to Methuen. Actually, Andover's hosting Methuen next week. It's going to be that next game. And then the week after, they go to Lawrence. They host the Lancers of Lawrence. And then they're playing Pinkerton, which is interesting because, I grew up in Methuen. I've been like in MVC territory most of my life. And I don't remember seeing multiple games against New Hampshire teams. So I was always kind of Massachusetts. But Haverhill's playing Concord, New Hampshire. And Andover's actually going to Pinkerton in Derry. So and then after that, it's Central Catholic in Lawrence. They host Tewksbury. And the last game of the year, the Thanksgiving Day Classic, 10 a.m. on the 27th of November, they host the North Andover Scarlet Knights. So that's the Andover schedule for you. Once again, the big man on campus, but it's kind of a coin flip right now because Olson has run for 2 touchdowns. He's thrown for 1. DeJesus has run for 3 touchdowns. And that's where we are right now. So basically it's, so 3, and then
Big round of applause.
That's number 52. That's going to be Anthony Segura. So Segura coming off. Hope he is okay. Let's see once again. So DeJesus, and then Olson. 7. Okay, yeah. Actually, yeah, no, I'm thinking, wait. Sorry, folks, my math got a little messed up there. I'm like, wait a minute, there's a touchdown I haven't accounted for. But no, everything's here. So DeJesus has 3 running touchdowns. Olsen has 2 running touchdowns, and then he's got the one that he passed to Ilsley. But anyway, we're back to game action after all that, and we started the fourth quarter. So there we go. So after all that, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
That'll bring the ball
after a complete pass there.
At the Haverhill
So 5. So once again,
2nd and 5.
once again, Haverhill benefiting from a big Andover penalty, and right now they've 2nd and 5. Will this be the time they cross the midfield stripe? Will they get past the 50 this time and get into Andover territory? There we go once again. Calling signals now. I believe that is, that's Leo. And he's just going to run for it. Can he turn the corner? He can turn the corner. Can he make it to the first down? If not, he's close. Let's see where they mark the ball. That looks to be on the Andover 49, so I think they're in Andover territory for the first time tonight.
On the run, and that's good enough for a first down.
That's number 10. That's Leo Butcher Gonzalez,
49-yard line.
the sophomore quarterback. So it looks like he's going to be duties now, or is he? Here we go once again. 1st and 10. They're in Andover territory now on their 49. And the pass goes back. And once again, that's Leo with it now. Big throw. I think he's just going to throw it away out of bounds. Yep, he did. Big throw there out of bounds for Butcher Gonzalez. And that's going to bring us to a 2nd and 10 now, as he basically took the snap and then rolled out but couldn't find a target. So rather than risking something, he just fired it into the, over the sidelines, into the bench area. So. All right, so here we go. 9:48 left to go in the game. 42-0 in favor of Andover, and right now Haverhill, for the first time, are past midfield. First time tonight. And it goes back once again. He's got it there, and he caught it. There we go. That's a pass from Butcher Gonzalez to Georgios once again. Got a few yards out of it. This will be 3rd down and between 7 and 8. Ball is marked on the 47, so it's going to be a 3rd down and 8 now for the Hillies. So once again, they've got the 3 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left. Calling signals, waiting for the snap. Here we go, goes back. Steps up a little bit, and, he's taken down. And then, we've got a little extra activity there. That was number 31, Will Entner.
4th and long for the Hillies.
For the Golden Warriors, and then
the Andover 42-yard line.
Don't remember the number for the Hillies player, but do it. So it's 4th down now, and I think they gained about a half a yard on that last play. But the punting unit is not out. They want to keep moving this ball. They want to move the chains. They want to keep this. So here we go. Butcher Gonzalez once again in the shotgun, awaiting the snap. He's got two to the left, 2 to the right. Has to jump a little bit. He's got it now. Little slant pass. Did he catch it? I think he got it. And let's see. Andover defenders are indicating no good. And they're bringing it back here. So that's going to be a loss on downs.
And Andover will take over on down.
Yep, Andover basically, and Haverhill just turned it over on downs. They would for a quick slant pass. They just had him cut inside, but they were not able to get the ball to him. It was probably a little too low, and he had to go diving for it. So another opportunity for Haverhill. They did get past midfield this time, but only about 3 yards in. So Andover coming out with it once again. And here we go once again. And snap goes. He is wrapped right up and then brought right down, number 28. That is going to be J.C. Jimenez. And by the way, we have a new quarterback too, John Stadler, a sophomore. The Coach Fielding wanted to give his sophomore a few reps here, as the game is pretty much well in hand.
Perez in on the stop for the Hillies.
Why risk your big guy? Why risk Orton?
That ball will be spotted at the 46
And obviously,
yard line.
I mean, it's already 42-0, so they're putting some of the secondary players on the field now. Some of the second stringers are coming out. Goes in and, no, he doesn't hand it off. He fakes it, runs the other way, and then he gets wrapped up. And we've got another flag.
Flags on the field.
And it looks like there was some extracurricular play. And it was, I believe it was number 40 for the Golden Warriors, Zanoni. And one of the Hillies. I think it might have been number 8, Gagne. Could be mistaken. So once again, sometimes it's just hard to. But anyway, let's see what we've got here. Oh, this is huge. Once again, big penalty on Andover. So there we go. So a big offensive night for Andover, but not the most disciplined night for Andover, really. They've had a lot of flags, and they've given up a lot of big yardage on those flags, and also had 2 touchdown runs called back due to flags. And so now they're at second, and it looks like, well, more than 10 anyway. And the pass goes out, and it's in the hands of number 82 there. That's going to be Max Doran, and he's still got it now. Flags everywhere, and Doran finally brought down.
Flags on the field.
Brought down by number 18. That's Riley Faulkner. And we've got a down. Well, that's not a good sign. But I think it's starting to get really chippy out there. You know, sometimes when you have margins like this, the frustration kicks in. And there's some anger, but they're moving the ball even further back. So we were just talking about the issue with the discipline with Andover. They're bringing it even further back now. And now it's like 3rd down and Methuen out there. So the ball sent all the way back to the 28 now. So quick mac here, 10, 20. It's 2nd down a ton here. I think it's like 2nd down and 25 now. Whatever it is, it's huge, but you know, at this point, unfortunately, it's like, the penalty's going to cost them the game. No. And I think that's Gagne. I think that's one of the captains. Mark Gagne. Yeah, that's Gagne, all right. And he has been in the thick of it tonight. And we're coming to the line now, 2nd, and I think it was 25. 4:56 left to go. And once again gives it out. That's number 28 again. That's Jimenez. Jimenez loose and is able to get back to the original line of scrimmage there. And then gains a yard past that. So looks to be probably, I think, 3rd and about 9 now.
Faulkner in on
That's a nice gain there. Very nice gain.
Ball now being spotted at the 46-yard line.
So the ball is at the 46. Actually, no, I'm sorry. So it's not quite back to the line of scrimmage. So it's 3rd and 11 now. And obviously you think, well, 3rd and 11, Andover. But right now, the guys who would do all that for Andover, be it Ilsley or Olson or DeJesus, they're all off the field right now. And that's a high snap. And once again, given and running it through. Oh, he is through everybody. Once again, that's Jimenez. Jimenez, can he make it? He is. Oh, he gets past. There was one last tackle attempt, as it was Faulkner that tried to get him, but he made it all the way. Wow. So there we go. So J.C. Jimenez makes it 48-0. And that, I believe it was from about the 45 or so. So we're talking a 55-yard, and that's another big gainer for a touchdown tonight for the Andover Golden Warriors. They've had a bunch of these plays. I mean, yeah, they marched them in from the red zone too, but a lot of these touchdowns have been from midfield, and they have just gotten loose and turned on the Jets. And once again, Jimenez, as we take a look here, Jimenez is a sophomore. Sophomore is a cornerback and a wide receiver on the position chart here. But so here we go once again, Henry Belcher for his 7th extra point of the night. His 7th good extra point of the night because it goes through.
PAT is good.
PAT is good, so once again, that is 49 now. And at this point, they're just running the clock. We're about to hand over the ball, but it's an insurmountable lead, A. B, Haverhill's already lost a couple of people, so we'll see if they even come out for this. 2:44 right now and counting. And they've just gone to running time. But they're getting back out there. They still want to get something accomplished tonight. And the fact that we've seen some feistiness out there, you know, it's attributable to the fact that they are not giving up here. They want to get something out of this, and they're not just sitting back and they still want to accomplish something here. Andover, though, I mean, this is a scary-looking team. Scary-looking team. And so here we go. Under 2 minutes to go now. And they're running out once again. Here comes Belcher with the kick again, and it's caught. And he's got it to the 20, the 30, actually almost the 30, down at about the 27. And no flags here, so the Hillies will take over at their own 29-yard line.
Will be down at the 29-yard line.
And the clock's still running.
First down,
So,
Haverhill.
Baco back out there. And a couple of players are lining up well ahead of the ball here, so they need to get back there. So you basically have, you got one player in the backfield, you've got two out wide to the left, two out wide to the right because one of the players is actually coming off the field. They're trying to get everybody in position here. A little bit of chatting between the sideline and the quarterback here. Oh, they're short a guy. So they had to bring out, that's number 51 there, that's Dominic Santos. All right, so here we go now, 30 seconds left. So this will probably be the last play of the game. Baco going back, and he's just going to sling it, and it just goes right through the hands. He actually had to turn around and lost his. And I have a feeling that that's going to be it here. We're at 10, 11, 10. Under 10 seconds left here. I don't think they're going to get this snap off. Or are they? No time left on the clock to get them one more play. Baco with the pass, and it's at the feet of Papanikolaou. And that's going to do it. That is the final. Final here from Haverhill Stadium. A one-sided affair to be sure. Final score. Final score, the Andover Golden Warriors 49 and the Haverhill Hillies nothing. Haverhill, just a quick stat there, just last game they got shut out 2 against Shrewsbury, so something that they've got to work on here. The last 2 games they've been outscored 84-0. Ouch. Back in a couple of weeks there, and the 10th is our next game for the Hillies. That will bring you live here. And it's going to be against Concord, New Hampshire. It's going to be 7 o'clock on Friday, October 10th. Friday the 17th also, it's going to be Everett, and then Friday the 31st, they take on Central Catholic. So more live high school football right here on HC Media. And there you go. So we're going to be bringing you more, and we're happy to do it. Very happy to do it. And thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Our final score on this Friday night, once again, the Andover Golden Warriors 49 and the Haverhill Hillies nothing. That's going to drop the curtain on this telecast of Haverhill High School football right here on the hometown station of Hilly Nation. HC Media, Channel 6 and Channel 1072. On behalf of our crew, Dave Schultz and Matt Belfiore, I'm Bill Robert, thanking you for watching and wishing you a very good night.